Hi guys, so I'm first gonna start out by filling in my brows. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in dark brown. Alright, so now I'm gonna conceal underneath my brows just to give it that crisp, shape that we all like. And I'm using the NYX Conceal Correct Contour palette. And now I'm going to take this fluffy brush from Real Technique and just blend that out. We don't want that halo effect on the top of our brows. Alright, so now I'm taking this Smashbox Trio just to clean up an area where I made a bit of a mistake. Alright, so now moving on to my face, and I'm starting off by moisturizing. This is the most important step. And then I'm gonna take some primer and just prime my face. Alright, now I'm gonna color correct using that same palette that I used to conceal underneath my eyes with. Just using the orange shade. And I'm gonna blend that out using my Real Technique sponge. Alright, so now onto my foundation, and I use two different foundations, one for the inside of my face and one for the outer portion, because as you can see, the inside of my face is a bit lighter than the outside. And I am definitely still on the hunt for that perfect shade of foundation for me. So I'm gonna blend that in using that same sponge that I used before. And then I'm gonna take my Morphe brush just to further buff that foundation into my skin. Making sure that I blend it into my hairline and into my neck. Now I'm gonna conceal under my eyes using the Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer and the Maybelline Concealer in Cafe. And I think that caramel is a bit too light for me from Nars, so that's why I mixed them. And now I'm gonna just blend that out using the same the same sponge. Alright, so now I'm gonna prime my eyes and move on to my shadow. So the first shadow I'm using is Coco Bear from Geek, and just putting that in my crease. I really don't do it too precise. And now I'm gonna move to my Coastal Scents palette and use Oktoberfest. And it's a pretty shade. Alright, so now I'm gonna take Cosmopolitan from Geek and put that on my lid. I actually take it up into my crease just a little bit. And then I go back in and blend that with the same brush that I had, I believe is Oktoberfest on. Alright, so now I'm using It's Judy Time palette, and I'm just gonna take that shade, that light brown shade, and place that under my brow bone. Alright, so now I'm gonna clean up where some of the eyeshadow would have fell. It went a little lower than I would have liked it to. So now I'm gonna contour using that same palette, the dark brown shade. Down the bridge of my nose, and I don't usually do this. This was actually my first time experimenting with contouring my nose. I'll definitely play around with it some more. So then I just blend out that concealer or that contour shade. So now I'm gonna set my highlight or the concealer under my eyes with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. Now I'm using a blush from MAC to set my contour, and this is beautiful. It's called Blunt. And now I just wipe away that excess powder. And I'm gonna just put this L'Oreal Infallible powder all over my face to take away some of that ashiness, if you would call it that. So now I'm gonna take this sleek makeup blush, and I think the color is Coral, and just place that on my cheeks. And then I'm gonna take Bubbly from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit and just put that on my cheekbones. Ever so lightly. Now I'm gonna line my lips with MAC's Chestnut liner. And I use NYX lingerie, lip lingerie in Beauty Mark, I believe it is. And it's a beautiful brown shade. I was really going for a natural look. So I thought that my eye look needed a bit more of a pop, so I added Nillionaire from Colourpop, and that really gave it the pop that I wanted. Now I'm adding some Ardell Demi Wispy lashes just to tie the whole look together. Alright, so I'm gonna add some mascara to my bottom lashes. And that completes the look. So thanks so much for watching.